Okay, so here we have another program. This will be a user-controlled loop with a yes-no technique that we had talked about in the first couple of videos. But we have a very important technique in this particular program, and that would be getting a running tally or running total of objects. In this case, the objects are students registering in a class. So right off the bat, well, here, let me show you something. I have the maximum numbers of students allowed in the class is 24. And so far, the number registered is 20 students. So the class is filling up fast. And so I'm asking the person, the registration person or whatever, to register another student. Yes, I will. Okay. So the student has been registered. Now the class count is up to 21 students. Register another, yes or no. So it's user controlled to a point. Okay. Let's keep going. All right. This is the last student. What's going to happen? I want to try to register another. Sorry, the class is full. Okay, so let's take a look at the loop here. So I do start by asking the user, do you want to register another, yes or no? We've seen that before. And look at the way I've set up the loop condition. This is a compound condition. So it's not just about what the user wants, okay, yes or no. I mean, that matters. But what also matters is that we have not exceeded or reached the class capacity yet. So as long as the number registered is less than the maximum number of students allowed in the course, 24 basically, the loop will go. Okay, so this is an and. So both of these things have to be true in order for the loop in order for the overall condition to be true. The user has to be wanting to register somebody, but we also have to have room in the class. So both of those conditions have got to be true in order for this to, in order for the body of the loop to execute. So this next line is very important. Okay, this is where we're getting the running tally of the students in the class. And basically, you know what, I'm going to write this the long way first. So if I'm keeping track of the students, we're saying the number of students, or num registered rather, is going to be equal to whatever's already in there. Okay, so like first time through the loop, there are already 20 students in this variable, okay, but I'm adding 1 to that. Okay, so in this case, it's the number registered is, the new value of this is going to be equal to whatever it was, but adding 1 to it. So we're incrementing that number by 1, or that value by 1 in that variable. So this is a very important technique. It's very, very common to do in programming, and it is so common that we have a shortcut. Okay, I'm going to comment this one out. This is the long way, which is fine if you want to do it the long way and kind of see it all spelled out to make sense for you. But this is the shortcut. This is called the arithmetic assignment operator. Okay, and it's just the shorthand way of doing the line above it. And if you're wondering, if you're coming from another language and you're wondering if you have something like this, the increment operator, like they have in C++ and Java and C#. No, you do not have that in Python. So you have to use this. So this is the shortcut that you would use for that. As I said, I don't care if you spell it all out, but I do think you should be able to recognize those shortcuts because they're so commonly used. And yeah, so there's really no way around that. Okay, so once we have incremented the number of students in this case, we will say the student is successfully registered and displaying the new total. And then, of course, asking the user if we want to enter another. Okay, all right, well, there you have it.